Let's turn that sound. It's a beautiful, beautiful sound on. Or at least my microphone on. Hello. Hello. Just gotta make sure that last stuff up. That should do it. Alright. It's Tuesday. Shocker. Let me pull up the chat window so that I can see the lovely sweet chat. Hello. Right. We'll make it a slightly bit smaller. There we go. Ah, ta-da! Now I can actually see it properly. Hello. We're gonna get started today, which I actually have a plan for today, which, I mean, last time we wanted to get the Galagoogoo, and we kind of want to finish off that chapter, which means romancing the Galagoogoo, which means going through the tedious steps of master romancing the Horstachio, and then getting Chewnicorns. Deja vu. It's a little bit of deja vu. But I forget. I don't think we have... God, Eagler, shut up. It's so loud. Don't think we have a horse-centric garden, which this one we don't count. So I'm gonna make a new one. I always love trying to make names for the gardens because I never have any good names for any gardens. There. That'll work. Misspelled the word horse. That's funny, right? The pinnacle of comedy. Just do something wrong. Kindergarten, let's fucking go. It's time to bonk some dirt. Are you fucking ready, Leafos, for some dirt bonking? The best activity. Oh, she's ready. There's gonna be horses in this garden, which conveniently last time we managed to get ourselves a lot of them. Or at least 2. Just by waiting for the Galagoogoo. So that works out pretty fine, I say. So, how are people doing today? This is gonna take a bit. I myself am doing pretty fine. Get out of here, Langston. It is certainly a Tuesday. I'm so glad that this isn't in Trouble in Paradise, but, you know, we gotta live with it. In this. Even if there's something very, I don't know what you would call it. This rhythm. It's something else. Didn't know that the grass died if you bonk it. Yep. If you bonk the like, dried grass, it gets destroyed. I'm fine. Just woke up. That's warning. That's indeed warning. Honestly, it's kind of... I feel like it's pretty hard to say, like, how one feels right at the morning unless one had particularly bad sleep. Because, like, the day hasn't even started yet. It's everything right after you wake up. It kind of determines your fate. Sorry, I was just... I wish you could mess with the NPCs more in this game. Like, Leafus would be a prime candidate to bother with things. Though you can do it. It's just... Why? Why is the doggo doing? I am pretty good today, I would say. Hasn't been happening. There hasn't been too much happening today, in particular, so far. So, mostly it's been drawing, getting ready to play some more Viva Piñatas, thinking about what I will do after I complete this, this playthrough, which I'm planning to have be 100%. There will be eventually a stream where I just go through the thing that is known as doing all of the variants, which is gonna be its own kind of worms, if you will. But one thing I was thinking about, unless I happen to have get a capture card so I can actually play Trouble in Paradise on stream, or somehow get it on my computer, I was thinking of maybe speedrunning this game. Just for funsies. Just because I think the prospect of speedrunning this particular game is completely just dumb. This is not a game you're supposed to do that with, but you can. But like, that was one of my thoughts. Oh, what happened then? Yeah. I'm not entirely sure how it will go. But I'm sure you can make something fun out of it. It sounds masochistic a little bit, maybe. It depends on what kind of like thing you're going for. Going for 100%? I die. Going for all piñatas? Maybe also die a little bit. Just getting to the credits? That's not too bad. Also, look at this totally legit 100% wild cluckles that's supposed to appear. You're supposed to be able to see. This is an illegal chicken. So let's get those horses. Oh my gosh. I always forget the order of these packages. How they work. Nope. Did it backwards again. Excellent. There we go. Why can't these be marked with what's inside of the box? Yay! Loading. Starting the game. It's just immediately. Which of these are the fucking horses? You're not allowed to place anything. The ultimate challenge. Honestly, the ultimate challenge is just having your tools taken away from you, and then what the fuck do? You can't do anything. It's just a horse. No. I should know that that was the squirrels, since that was the most recent package, because I sent it to myself. That's something that they've certainly improved in Trouble in Paradise. They made it so you can actually see what the fuck's in the boxes. There. That's one horse. One horse? Two horse. There you go. What do you guys need? Grass. And... Oh my gosh, what is it called? A ribbon. Let's give you guys a ribbon. Let's see, it's body, and then we have ribbon. Even though it's a fake winner's ribbon. At least in Swedish, it's a fake winner's ribbon. These horses are fake. Which, I mean, they're not actual horses. How cold is it over in Sweden? Currently, it is like -2 degrees Celsius. At this present moment. And it's also snowing. Let me check what the temperature actually is. So it's actually -3 Celsius, which, no idea what that is in Fahrenheit or any of the other thingamabobs. I'm sure it's something. It's a little chilly. January is the month of, okay, both January and February are 2 months that technically are winter, but it always feels like it kind of flip-flops between, oh, is spring gonna start? Or, like, no, fuck you, there's snow. So, like, one day, it's just really nice out. And plus degrees. And then another day, it's -degrees and suddenly there's snow. If there's one thing that is Swedish weather, it is inconsistency. On all fronts. Really have a weird walk cycle. Come on, Bart. Work faster. We need these candied apples for these horses. Because horses obviously should eat candied apples. Even I'm pretty sure if you were to feed a horse in real life candied apples, they would just combust. Heard that near the border with Denmark, it barely snows. It hasn't snowed that much all the way down south. Or at least not as often as it does up north. Up north you get pretty consistent snow. And then all the way most south. You don't get that much snow. And then in anything in between, it's just like anything can happen. Eat more carrots. Ya horses. We need you to romance so that we can attract a unicorn. There we go. This is a very empty garden right now, but it's gonna be full of horses in just a second. Oh, you know. Animations! Here's one of the easiest hard minigames ever. Honestly, I'm surprised. I'm not surprised at all that they remade this minigame for Trouble in Paradise in that version instead, which is infinitely way harder than that one. Okay, guys, don't get stuck now. I very much remember the many other times you guys have gotten stuck trying to go into your house. Because pathfinding is not their strong suit. There's this dance that is totally a dance. By the way, I tried to redeem an item, but I don't know what happened. Oh, it's alright. I'm not entirely sure, because, another friend tried to redeem something, and I'm not sure if it properly showed up, so I might have to investigate how exactly that whole thing works, because I kind of set it up as I normally would, but it is entirely possible that something didn't quite go entirely correct somewhere. Oh, you did redeem it. It didn't pop up as a little notification, which is what I'm used to. But let me see. I will approve this action, and give me a moment as I'll let these horses try to figure out how to get inside of their house and do this little thing. Okay, let me see. Blanket, eh? Blanket, blanket, blanket. There. Let me do this. Do that. There we go. Ta-da! Blanket. There you go. Yeah, there wasn't a notification, so that's good that you told me, because I'm used to there being like a little notification that would pop up. But I might have to, like, see if that is something that I can make pop up, because I used another thing before and it had like a thing that made them pop up. What? Don't you stare dead in the eyes of your partner before engaging in mating? Oh, you know. It's like a shoot-off, except there's no guns and it's just horses. And it's romance in big quotation marks. These horses always look so worried from the front. Alright, let's get you guys some romance candy so we can keep this show on the road. We can maybe see a unicorn show up. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. That should be enough. 1 or 2. This one is just swimming in the air again. A beautiful, beautiful display of complete sense. That's how things work, you know. Would you stop swimming in the air and walk? These piñatas be defying gravity. Whoa! There we go. Huzzah! We navigated the horseshoes. It sort of looks like a pretzel. Okay, there we go. I heard it is cool over there in Sweden. It's particularly dangerous for small meter and a half doggle. Yeah. It is when it's really cold out. Especially with the snow. My family's dog, who is really tiny, has to spend minimal time in the snow and minimal time outside when it's cold out, which makes him a little sad because he likes to go on walks. But when he does go on walks and gets to go in the snow, he uses a puffball of snow afterwards. But for me, it's not too bad. I'm actually gotten quite used to the snow and the cold. I mean, I've endured a winter in which it was, let's see here, minus 33 degrees outside. That's the coldest that I've ever experienced. And let me tell you, that is very, very cold. And not pleasant, because it doesn't feel like you can feel anything. Like that's the kind of stuff that gives you frostbite if you're not careful. Okay, this is some trash right here. I love the not easy to turn Horstachio. But yeah. Going out in such weather is it's certainly something if you don't layer up. And even then, it's not ideal at all. Like, it hurts to have your eyes open in that kind of weather. So you guys... You guys... Why are we doing this again? Just go in the house. Just go in. Just go in. No. Oh, okay. Great. That's how that works. You know? Honestly, this Horstachio house is just a problem and a half. I'm not sure why specifically the Horstachio house causes these problems. But yeah, so anything that isn't minus 33 degrees Celsius is far more bearable, even if it's a little annoying. But there's a big difference between it just being cold out and it being windy and cold out. If it's windy and cold out, it feels like 10 times more cold than it actually is. But if it's wind still, it's just... Actually, it can be quite pleasant when it's like minus 2 degrees out. Let me do something that I keep on forgetting to do, which is dig a little pond for these piñatas, because digging ponds and have a bit of water around helps boost the mood of the piñatas, because they can just go drink. There you go. Let me move. Can we release this Horstachio so that they're not in the way? Because I think that would be great. Get out of the way, bud. We don't need more horses blocking the path. There we go. Come on, circus. Faster. We need these horse eggs. Which, out of context, the concept of horse eggs is weird. Even if in this universe it's completely normal. There's nothing unusual about having horses with eggs. Alright, last one. Then we just gotta wait for these little fellas to hatch. Alright, there we go. Oh, it's hatching. Yay! And then we'll just have to wait till daytime, I think. Horstachio Master Room, I think it's what you're called. Smash-chu. That would be pretty funny. But that's not quite why. It's actually a bit more stupid than that. The origins of this username that I have chosen for myself. It dates back, oh gosh, so long now. Like 6 years ago by this point. Maybe more. It's just one of those things that kind of ended up being that way. And hey, I'm pretty good at master romancing these piñatas. I won't lie. I feel like I'm just pretty good at this game in general. Which is sort of why I want to tackle the intriguing task of speedrunning this when I am all done with this main playthrough, provided it doesn't just destroy itself like the last one did. So, considering we're leaving the Eagler for the very last Piñata, hopefully we shouldn't have any problems up until that point. So now we just gotta wait for these little guys to hatch. We could speed up this process slightly, which is what I'm gonna do, because who needs patience when you have chicken? A very, relatable, mantra. Speedrun until what? Probably would just do, I would probably... Oh gosh. Probably is the one that lets you get the credits. That one doesn't take literally ages to finish. There we go. And also, it would probably be something that I would do until I get myself a capture card or something of the sort, so I can play more other video games of the Piñata variety. Alright, let's get a gem tree going. Wait, hold on. You don't sell the gem tree. Oh my god, level 60. Yep, it's the big 6. Oh. It's quite an impressive number, but it's not the maximum number. Oh gosh, I forget what the maximum number is. As in, there's technically no quote-unquote final level, but you can only get up until a certain level, after which you can gain no more experience. Alright, Gem 2E is a go. Now we just gotta wait for that good old Chewnicorn to show its face. I know you're there! I feel like it appears either during the midday or during the evening. Leafus has arrived to the scene. We could turn these horses into Zumbugs if we wanted. And do that whole thing. Which, I mean, I'm gonna do that eventually. I'm gonna change them all into Zumbugs so that we have our means to get a Rorio. Which will be also a big thing to get. Come on, you guys. I know you wanna get out of your thing. Yeah, I've never reached this part of the game. I mean, it's pretty far in. You have to spend a lot of time playing this game, which... Oh gosh. I could probably tell how long I've been playing this game if I compile all the streams together. Alright. Horsies acquired. All of the horsies are hanging out, so we're just gonna wait. We could at this same time invest trying to get another piñata which we haven't gotten yet. Surprisingly. I'm shocked, honestly. Which is the donut. It's one of the piñatas that I've just been neglecting this entire time, even though it's one of the piñatas I usually go for pretty early on because I like the donut. So let's see if we can get ourselves a donut. If I remember correctly, they like blackberries. I could look it up, but I'm just going off of experience. I know that they like grass, they like blackberries, and they like bluebells. Piñata cocoons are somewhat disturbing. I mean, yeah. Hey, look! It is the donut! They're a little weird. And tall grass. They love that sweet, sweet tall grass. Let's see. Blackberries. Called bearberries in Swedish. Because, I don't know, I guess the identifying factor to somebody naming these berries in Sweden in real life was that they saw bears eat them. And we're like, bears like these! So we're gonna name them after bears. Alright. Let's put out some tall grass. Hey! It's you! You bastard. It's the fanciest of the horses.
Otroligt! En Chewnicorn har lockats hit. Enligt ryktet kan bara en mästare på att få Horstachio att svärma locka till sig en sån fantastisk...
Yeah, I'm really cool. Leafus is real impressed with me. Let's put up a little bit of tall grass around here. Just a little bit. There we go. Got some tall grass. We can plant a few. Thank you. We can put up some bluebells. Just a couple. That should do just fine, actually. Of course, you walk over the seed. You doofus. I do. I'm running a little bit low on cash, so let's do the good old reliable. Cause hey, the donut is here. The donut just wandered in. The donut has arrived. I want to plant things now, Lottie. I don't have the patience. Okay, the donut is here. I think the donut is here because of all the blackberries. Let me check. Where are you going? Oh, gooseberries. It's in Trouble in Paradise. They like bluebells. But whatever, these bluebells can be here. There should be plenty of blackberries for them now. Let us go get some fertilizer going. I do realize I have to deal with gosh, the plant awards sometime if I want to do the whole 100% thing. Just gotta... Huh. I'm sure I'm looking forward to that. Most of them are not difficult at all. It's mostly the trees and the bushes that are something else. So this is such a waste for this one, but I want this one to grow. Go strong. You just keep on eating those blackberries. The Chewnicorn is hanging out outside. I don't think he wants to come in yet. Because I don't have a gem tree fully grown yet. Oh, I could... You know, gem tea fertilize. Go. Quick. Ivor. Quick. Yeah, having to deal with the sprouts is a pain. You basically have to keep an eye on the tree 24/7. Did it work? I'm not entirely sure. I don't think it did. Ugh. It's fine. How you doing on your blackberries? Oh, you did it! Wasn't that bad? We're gonna get ourselves a donut. Sweet, sweet donut. Love the donut. It's a good piñata. Even if it can be a little annoying sometimes with those noises, but I like it. Thank you. We technically could get enough for piñata in this stream as well that I haven't gotten yet, even though you'd think I would have gotten it at this point. But I've kind of also been neglecting it because I've been using the piñatas that are needed for it for other things, which might show up tonight. Which wouldn't be that bad, honestly, because we're not going to use these cluckles for anything else. So let's sell these shillies so that we can become just absolutely wealthy. Once more. Careful. There we go. Oh, missed one. There we go. That should keep us good for a while. This gem tree is still growing. There's no way to speed it up, sadly. Kinda wish there were other means to speed up the plant growth thingamabob. You want one experiment. Langston, I have like 300 million horses, and you ask me for one experiment. I feel like you are underappreciating and underestimating me as a gardener, asking me for such feeble things. Not that I don't like the experiment. I like the experiment. There you are. Maybe we'll get a little foxy boy. Just like in Minecraft. I'll name that one also Potato. We gotta have continuity. I mean, these item endings aren't automatic. Not quite. Also, don't think they're popping up as notifications properly. Let me check. Huh? The party horn is supposed to play on stream, so I'm not sure what's up with that. I will have to look into that, because that is sad. I can play you a party horn, though. There was an error. What do you mean there was an error? Huh. Weird. Might just be on this streamer elements side of things, then. If it's not properly... like, I'm not even allowed to approve it, so I'm not sure what's up with that. I'm gonna refresh that and see how that goes. Oh, yeah, you're free to come in, little guy. There's a cockles waiting for you if you want it. Now I understand why that didn't work. It logged me out for some reason. Which I need to be logged in to be able to properly do the things. Imagine. Sorry, it was just to celebrate along with the Chewnicorn. I appreciate it in spirit. Let me, there we go. Ah! Beep! Who beeped it? Somebody beeped it. Who beeped it? Did I get a follow? Somebody followed me. Hello, thank you. Gosh, there we go. What is happening? Are you actually doing your thing, or did you... I think the fox failed. But I hope that... I hope that party horn makes up for it. It was delayed. But, you know, maybe one day I'll just get a soundboard. And whenever someone redeems the things, I can just click the button and bam, the party horn sound effect. Okay, I think the pretzel is trying to hunt the cockles. Can you do it? Let's see. Yeah, sneak up on the chicken while he's looking directly at you. Isn't this intense? Most intense hunting you've ever seen. And now we see the pretzel attempts to sneak up on the chicken. Or sorry, it's a cockles, not a chicken. Now it attacks with its trumpets, and it has successfully destroyed the cockles. Did you actually get the life candy from that? Yes, you did. Good. Frog Boy movie stared on happening here. Yep. Yay! Potato. Hunting the horse's babysitter. Yep. It's poor chicken, who was a great friend of the horses. Destroyed at the hands of Potato. You, my friend. You are the legendary Potato. There we go. Yay! I don't think any of these piñatas can actually reach these candies. I'm just gonna sell them. There you go. Oh. We've gotten 2 piñatas this stream. And let's see, are you done yet? No, we're close to done. We're still waiting on that Chewnicorn. As in, we're gonna have to wait patiently for the things to fully grow before we can get a Chewnicorn. Though, if I happen to get a second donut, I'm just gonna romance them, because why not? That's just how it's gonna be. Okay, Sideways bird. My favorite type of bird. Because it's sideways. Sorry, I'm just inspecting this tree to see if it has the sun markings like the upper trees where the extra growths are. But it's kind of hard to see because the extra growths are actually, like, up here. I can't fucking tell. We just have to wait. And it will become more clear. Do the bushes have them? Most important questions ever. Yes, they do. Nice little suns. It's crazy. Feels like I'm discovering something completely new. Also, these horses are huge. Oh. She's actually talking about something that is slightly relevant. Or is Leafa small? Maybe. Yeah, compared to some of the other NPCs, she's not that short. Don't you just love the piñatas that you're looking for are up in a tree? Yeah. You're just hanging out up there and you just either gotta deal with the loss of produce because you want them to get down, or just wait. Which sometimes neither of those are ideal. Though I will say, these Horstachios would be big enough to ride around like an actual horse. Horses are huge in general. You think Horstachios have the kicking power of a real horse? I mean, according to Leafas in the journal, the Horstachio will only ever have 1 horsepower. Which she thinks is pathetic. But, I mean, maybe? We don't really know what kind of strength these piñatas have, considering they don't usually use, like, their physical bodies to do things. These kind of shoot things with the power of magic. Probably would feel like getting hit by piñata going its power. Yeah. Sure. It's like when you get bopped over the head with one of those tubes after having used wrapping paper. Except coming at you with way more force than that. Of course. There's a Chewnicorn. I hope it makes the same noise though. Yes, the bonk. that bonk is so satisfying of a noise. I love their Chewnicorn. I don't think you want to come in until have that thing fully grown over there. What if they did have that strength? You would feel like it feels like a piñata, but it kicks you through a wall. I mean, it would be pretty funny. And would probably, I don't know what the general consensus of like piñatas are on Piñata Island aside from they're nice, but like what if a piñata just decided to be a bastard and attack you? Like what are you gonna do about it? Like, would you fight? I mean, they're animals ultimately, right? I mean, yeah, the vast majority of piñatas are pretty much animals. Oh man, what a cute little people horse. Kapow. They attack one another, I bet they'd fight a person. They probably would fight a person, hit it with a piñata stick. I mean, an easy way to fend off pinatas is just using your tools at your disposal. Because, I mean, they are pinatas. They may be strong in some ways, but, you know, they're still made out of paper. The reason they give you a shovel was not for gardening. It was for defense. Here, this will keep you safe. If a piñata ever attacks you, you know what to do. I mean, they're made out of cardboard and they're hollow. Yeah. They're essentially glass cannons. This donut is up late. Oh, is it done? Are we finished? Yay! Okay. Gem tree is fully grown. Awesome. That means that next day we should have a Chewnicorn probably come in and visit. Yay! 61. Imagine. Some big levels up in here. You know what? I'm gonna preemptively build a thing just in case we happen to get enough for donut. Which I'm hoping I will. It would be mighty convenient. Whee! There we go. I think there's a joke about that swirl with Piñata intended to see nuts and bolts. It is entirely possible because there are references to Viva Piñata in that game. Even though I've not played it, nor have I seen much of people actually playing the game, but I do know there's some references in there. So it wouldn't shock me in the slightest. I mean, Rare really enjoys referencing their games within their games. What else could we be doing? We have a Pret's Tail. I guess we could also build a Pret's Tail house and just make this a multi-purpose garden. Though, we gotta wait for Willy to finish this building first. I've never seen what happens if you actually smash this thing and force him to leave. Maybe that's something that I will experiment with when I've exhausted all the different things in this game. Especially in the part where you'll need to defend yourself with a shovel. What do you even need to romance Quackberry? I mean, it's not too bad. I actually have the Quackberries. Don't try it. I won't. I don't want to be mean to Willy. Willy has done nothing wrong. The only NPC that is questionable, aside from, you know, the evil gang, I would say is Lottie. But that's just because, you know, because monopolies. Work faster. Okay, he finished. Good job, dude. You did it. Donut house. There we go. Also, enjoy the cursed concept art for the donut, which has the, like, straight antelope antlers. Which is also prominent on, like, the neon, which is weird. Which I guess the neon makes sense, because you don't really got the room for that detail. Though the straight horns are indeed a wild card. They can have the donut be. There's another thing that I maybe one day want to do in this game, and that's try and get a wild card in this, even though it's pain. Trying to get a wild card in this in the original is like I don't know what to describe it as. Except wasting time. I hit it once while Winnie was exiting the building, but didn't get to prove the construction. Huge mistake. One should not disturb Willie in his hard work. Or when he's about to work. This eagler keeps on getting scared by nothing. I'm not sure why. Weird. Alright, it is raining. Hey, buddy. Hey, pal. It's you. Please come into my garden. It's gonna... Oh gosh, these horses are too loud. Stop it. Let's get some gems up in here. Which, remember, gems count as fruit. Although in Swedish they're known as jewels, not gems. Huh? Come on. I have all the things you could ever ask for. I have a gem tree. I have gems. There are horses everywhere. What could possibly make you not want to come in? This is student universe. Maybe they're like ring pop gems. Gemstones do look edible. They're like rock candy. Oh, hey, yeah, buddy. Hey, pal. Hey, mister. Here. I'm paying you 600 chocolate coins to fuck off. Basically, it's that one meme. Jewels. Oh, why are you interested in coming in? Is it because of the fucking blackberries? God damn it, not this again. Bribing time. It is indeed time for bribes. Also, there's an elephant! I want the unicorn! Not the elephant. I mean, I will say... I'll accept a elephant, but that's not what I want. My god, what do you need aside from that? I think they need... Okay. What do elephantillas need, aside from blackberries? I think it's bananas and corn. Right? I'm not, crazy here, right? Let's just plant some corn. What could possibly go wrong? I could just look it up, but right now You're doing it for a little hour? It just decided to show up! And the Chewnicorn is in here! Pain. Yes, I know I have too many things in my garden. What do you think? There's a Chewnicorn here now. Welcome. It's a mess. There's an eagler here as well. You got corn, but not for the Chewnicorn. You'd think that the Chewnicorn would eat corn. But no, he's just gonna eat these gemstones. What are you gonna do? Oh, all the thingies rotted. They do. And the donut is here as well. Oh, the donut managed to get one of these fruits that were not rotted. The elephantilla is fucked off. And it's like, you know what? I came here for berries, and all of the berries rotted. Please stay. I'll get you more berries, Mr. Donut. Gosh, it's a mess. We gotta love when Piñatas have multiple things that or there's multiple pinatas that like the same thing, you're probably still gonna leave, but, you know, they're there now. Gosh. One of these got stuck. They're getting stuck growing into each other, which is... I don't understand why that's a problem specifically just with the corn. Like, the chilies don't get stuck in each other when they grow right next to each other, so I don't know what's up with that. Eating all of them gemstones. Can you eat? I don't even think it's actually 15 that it needs. Because that's just a ridiculous number. Come on. There are so many gems. So I'm gonna... just preemptively, I'm gonna get a box. Because as soon as this unicorn becomes resident... 15. 15 gems. It's... The horses are gonna pick a fight with it. Which is, not ideal. And still going. Still going. I'm glad there's only one unicorn right now. Because having more than one would be, it's just so many gems they need. Come on, buddy. Keep on going. Still need more. So you just gotta let you keep at it, I guess. Eventually you'll become a resident. With due time. You good? No. Let's see. Come on, bud. Don't leave. You were doing so well. So this is a... Pinatas just walking into each other. Come on, bud. There's plenty of more gems where it came from. Go get them. Yes, that's a good unicorn. Not enough yet. Maybe it actually is 15, which is crazy. Come on, buddy. Let's do just a couple of more. Gosh, that noise every time. No, not enough. Where are you going? Don't leave. You had so many and then you just gotta go? It is pretty late though. You're by no means a nocturnal pinata, or at least you're not supposed to be. Oh well. I tried. You want one Horstachio? Sure thing. I have lots of those. Chewnicorn incidents as well. Almost. I think next time it shows up, it's gonna become a resident. If it doesn't, I'll be surprised. Alright, well, this corn and everything was kind of for naught, wasn't it? I don't want to sell the horse. The horse needs to stay. Still, if vanilla comes back again, I swear. There we go. Oh, yeah, this box is sitting here. Let me move this to the corner so it doesn't just get into view. Well, there's not much happening during the night times. So, no. I want to go to the village to get some more chilies so that I don't run out of money and then go, ah fuck, I don't have any money. Low on money, indeed. We need to make the sweet cash fast. And I know that's the thing. It's the power of chili product. Because apparently this is a very sought after produce on Piñata Island. Where they released pay so much for it. We plant more. More! This is a Mexican reference, maybe. It's probably a coincidence. Though it is pretty silly. It's just like, yep. Of course these are the best way to make money. Actually, the best way to make money, if you want to be the absolute efficient about it, is actually breeding Horstachios. And or offer very high level piñatas, but Horstachios in particular are very easy to romance. And then, second best thing to do is actually Birds of Paradise. Those are for the people that have patience. If you don't have patience, then chilies are just works just fine. I normally would do Birds of Paradise, but just for the sake of not just sitting and waiting 300 million years on stream, I do the chili technique. Because it works. It also likes to fuck out of the game. Now this is the power of the PC. Is this thing growing any gems? I don't think it's actually growing any gems. Oh, no. It's growing 1 gem. 2 gem? It's growing 2 gems right now. Because there's already so much produce in this garden. Which did you know? The less produce you have in your garden, the more your trees and your bushes produce. Getting a Chewnicorn would be a very Candy Mr. Incredible moment. Yeah. Oh, there's some of them in there that didn't. Wait, no, these are the fully grown ones. Oh gosh. Oh yeah. When I was showing off last time that you could get stuff outside of the garden, this is basically what happened. I was having a bunch of chilies that were already growing, and they were bouncing on top of each other, like the plants, and just shot off into the great beyond over here. Which is why I recommend growing your chilies in the middle of the garden. Growing your things on the edges of the garden is it's like asking for it. Did your horses not stand on these? I need to sell them. You bastard, you. Move out of the way! You just love standing on the things that I want to interact with. Such rude boys. Hey! It's you again. Hopefully it's the same Chewnicorn as before. However, I won't be able to tell at all, because this game doesn't actually keep track of, like what things the Pinatas have done to actually get their residents. So you're just gonna have to guess. A lot of produce. Will this be a Rodare speedrun? I mean, you started this garden today. Sadly, sadly Lottie doesn't go whoa there in Swedish. She goes, "Hallå där!" Which is also pretty stupid. But which is, if you translate that, it's just, "Hey there." Are you good, my guy? Nope, not yet. Still got more gems to go. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Just do it. They're all there for you. No, for Piñata eats these darn gems. Ah! Not done yet. I sure hope you're not leaving. No, you just walked over here for no reason. Oh, you were here to bother the donut. Good job, bud. Aren't the Chewnicorns so nice? Just go eat the gems. Do it. That's all I ask of you. Are you done yet? No! God! I'm very impatient counting to the number 15. Come on, pal. Let's see, will this be it? Are you done now? Yes, you are. Excellent. Unicorn time. Except I'm gonna immediately put them in the box, because I don't want them to fight. Yay! Unicorn. A darling. A sweet, sweet darling. Except... you need to be contained for your own good. Because I don't want you starting fights with all these horses. Alright, well, the Horstachios have done their job. Yes. Alright. Should we do the thing? Or should I wait till nighttime to do the thing? Which is, turning all these Horstachios into Zumbugs. Because if I was smart, I'd wait until nighttime, because then most of them would be asleep. Which would mean that they wouldn't just go run up to the newly created Zumbug and start a fight. Oh, you there! These horses, I swear. I did not count how many that's it are grammar. English time. That's how that works. There's another one. Well, maybe we'll get another Chewnicorn. When the Horstachios be aggressive. All the horses are aggressive. The unicorns fight, the Horstachios fight, the Zumbugs fight, the Punakis fight. It's just like... these poor horse animals cannot get along. I don't think they ever will. Which doesn't even make sense. I mean, well, okay, in-game lore, according to the things that you hear in E+'s gossip, it makes sense, but like in real life, you wouldn't have a bunch of horses fighting each other. Just because they're a slightly different horse. Frankly, I think the horses wouldn't really care. We could try for another Chewnicorn, I wouldn't mind. Would save me the trouble of having to go to Gretchen and get one. Which I might have to do for this donut, because no second donut has showed up so far, which is unfortunate. Because I want to roam in. Well, there's one right there, but it's not coming in. Why do you defy me? Why do you do this to me? You just get in here, and I have things for you. But I guess not. Chewnicorn's not leaving it, which is weird. You would expect it to. Just eat the blackberry. And then I will ask you so kindly to go eat this, I think it's a daisy? It's a daisy. And we shall, observe another horse creature. With the most, just unimpressive transformation ever. 62! Where's cruising? No, have Fluver. Become zebra. The box is a real nuisance. You give dog a pair of shades just to make the candy moment mean like it. let me, no, hang on, do I have a combo of, I have to check real quick if I have a combo that is the shades and pot and blanket. I think I do. Let me check that. I think I do. Gosh. I do. No, wait, that's just the shades. Do I not have blanket with shades? I do not have blanket with shades, I don't think. Sure wish these icons would actually be useful. I mean shades will do. Shades are fun. Shades are nice. There we go. Hopefully nothing happened while I was looking away for a couple of seconds. Kenny, Mr. Incredible. Did anything happen while I was looking away? I don't think so. I'm glad people be using them points. So I'm gonna see if I can set up some alerts for that, because otherwise I won't know. And I want to know, because it's fun. You wake up. Quickly. You need to do this before all of them, before the remaining horses wake up. But they're all very, very sleepy. Dog and I look like the member of the but, yeah. It's the power of shades. Alright. I think that's the last Horstachio, unless I accidentally missed one. Alright, there we go. Huzzah! We did it. Now we're gonna get a free, Zumbug Master Romance reward. Yay! Amazing. But we do still need to actually romance to some bugs. Oh, level 63! Fucking cruising these levels. Even though you'd think that the later levels would be harder and harder to get. So, with the power of high level piñatas, it's not that much of a problem. Give me Zumbug House. Which is also a House of Miracles. Get out of the way! Get out of the way! Get out of the way, you silly, silly sunbugs. There you go. And so you're back from outer space. Yes. There. It's ages ago since I last watched that movie. Golly. Though to be fair, it was forever since I actually watched any movie. I feel like I'm one of those weird people that just don't watch movies all that often, unless specifically someone else that I know asks to watch a movie. But I do regularly from time to time rewatch this one movie. It's about moments. They're adorable. I'm gonna sell a couple of these gems so we can get some more gems for this unicorn. Without going without too much of a loss in terms of our cash, our sweet cash money. Yeah, Ivor. You have a weird voice in this. There we go. Enjoy. Who is doing things? You! There's a donut here. Gosh, there's just so much things happening. Can't just have one piñata doing things in the garden. No. You gotta have at least two. If I'm not careful, there will be an elephantilla as well. Which, we don't need that right now. I'm quite content just getting enough for donut and getting enough for Chewnicorn. That would be just fine. We don't need to have everything happen at once. I guess this is just happening while we wait. What did the sunbugs even need to grow nuts? Oh, free orchids. Golly. I mean, that can be done. Just do that. And do that. We can get some orchids. Which... Is it the orchid? Or is it the snapdragon that takes the longest to grow? I'm pretty sure it's the orchid. Out of all the flowers. Let me swap that here to find that said look on your face. There you go. Oh. You done, bud? No, you're not. Come on. You can do it. Both of you. I believe in you. Alright, we need to, let's fertilize these before I forget and then look like a fool. 1, 2, which is technically all we need. There we go. Hey, we got a second donut. Hooray! 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 Donut 1 and donut 2. Which, you know, fuck it. We're getting all the things done. Just bam, bam, bam. Maybe while we wait for the orchids to grow. No, I don't have a raisin. Get out of here, Langston. Stop asking me for things. I'm a very, very busy gardener, as you can tell. Alright, so let's romance these donuts. While we wait for the orchids to grow. Because the sunflower is going to grow way, way faster than the orchid will. Waste 3 sprouts for flower. I mean, I could make one to fully and just get the full reward for it. It's just that efficiency. You know what? Sure. We can do one more. Just to do it. Why are you getting scared? Hold on, wait, hold on. Are there some bugs scared because of a mister? Oh, there's a mister. There we go. Might as well get the full reward of this guy. Of course they're scared of him. This guy better not want to come in. I don't have enough donuts for that kind of stuff. Don't look away. Like that. I know what things you do. Where did the Chewnicorn go? Oh, there you are. Alright. So you're just doing all the things. Oh, don't tell me you're interested in coming in, mister. I would prefer not. He's interested in coming in! I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. You know this. Shush! Shoo! I want you, but later. It'll be after Romans to the donuts. You done yet? Not done yet. Oh, the work is already done. It took way shorter time than the sunflowers. I was completely off today. In my calculations. I guess. Now, these sunbugs do not have the same numbers as they were Horstachios. So, I'm just gonna pick the ones that have the ribbon on them. Well, we got a second Chewnicorn. That's amazing. The female warriors also have manes. You know, you talked about it in your spirit video, but it's fun to poke on the subject. I don't think... Well, again, I feel like the piñatas are generally genderless, so... Like... Probably? Okay, you did your thing. I need jam. But... I'm not entirely sure. Because, like... In-game, all Warriors have mains. Like, every single one of them. Which would imply that that's just something that all Warriors have. So... I mean... I feel like it wouldn't be completely impossible for a warrior to have to want to shave their mane. Though I'm not sure how that would work. Exactly considering the fact that I don't know. I don't know how piñata fur works at all, aside from the fact that it's confetti. And it's about the extent of that. So like, I don't know. Probably? Maybe? It's not entirely out of the question. Well, one thing is gender which doesn't make sense for an animal, and the other is... It's just... There's certainly no difference between one piñata from the other. Aside from, well, there's wild cards, but... and color variants, but other than that, they're pretty close to each other. I don't know. I still think that the piñatas in general were never intentioned to be seen as neither male or female. Jelly. Blackberry jam. Or jelly. I can't actually read on the produce. Which is something that you can actually do later on in other things. In Trouble in Paradise you can actually pull up the journal and read about the produce. I think you may be able to do that in this still. I just don't remember how. Because you can't inspect it. You just eat the whole jar. Glass and lid included. It gives you that extra crunch. Honestly, don't know why anybody would want a piñata that's full of glass and jam. Like, yes. Perfect things to have at a birthday party. Glass. Alright. With this romance, we will have finished up the Zumbugs, which, I mean, it's one of the shortest piñatas to finish up. Aside from the whole build-up to it. Oh, well. It went a little faster than I expected. That's fine. We'll just have to wait to try that again. You should... Peanuts can eat a lot of fruit and be enough full of candy regardless. I'm not sure how that works. Some bugs have weird pupils that are reflective. They're the only piñatas that have reflective pupils, and I'm not entirely sure why, because I'm pretty sure that the zebras did not have reflective pupils in real life. I feel like this is an error. Alright, there we go. Oh, you fucker. Those are for the donuts! Get out of here! Damn cat-flies. Thinking they can just come in and steal flowers? Okay, let's be careful. Wah! Wah! Fuck. It's more of a nocturnal animal thing. Yeah. It's to make them see better in the dark. To make them look creepy on photos. Where'd that donut go? They go inside their house. They both went inside of their house. Could you please leave your house so that I can give you sunflowers? Pretty, pretty sunflowers. Come here. Walks outside just to fall asleep. What else do you need? Tulip. Yeah. We'll get to that in a sec. We got some bugs to try again. You can do it! Or rather, I can do it. You just gotta be more careful. Or I can go the long way around, which would probably be safer, considering how I've been doing. How about we go the long way around? Well, if it wouldn't drift into the fucking thing, then we would have gone the long way around. Gosh darn it. This is how it is today, I guess. Cats are green, rabbits are red, dogs are blue. What are we doing, tulips? This is my train of thought here. Get out of here. Shoot. Not a few minions have showed up, but you sure have showed up a lot, mister. Mr. Bastard's lad on the run. Okay, careful this time. Do not. These guys slide around a little bit. Like the shit's on ice. Go, go, go. Maybe remove the clock so I can actually see where the hell we're going. Oh, I forgot. There's the trap. Because this game is evil. Have I ever told you that this game is very evil with some of its romance minigames? Leave us, what do you have to say for the situation?
Piñataön är fantastisk. Det finns ett träsk där borta och alldeles runt hörnet har vi en öken. Jag har aldrig hört talas om något liknande ställe.
Yeah, there's the trap. I forget about it every single fucking time because that's like the one minigame where they actually set up a trap like that, where they make you think that, oh, you could just walk through right there. No. It's a lie. So let's send these guys off so that they don't take up space. Yes, please. Okay, let's try this again. I don't even know what attempt this is. 5th time's the charm, as they say. It's gonna happen, gosh darn it. Doesn't matter how many tries. We need to see the Zumbugs do the little dance. So you're trying to have fun? Oh. Aha. Well, so goddammit. This is the worst I've ever done on one of these minigames. Are you standing on that? What are you doing in here, Swanana? Get out of here! Yeah, the timing on that was impeccable. What are you doing in here? Get out of here! Swanana thinks it belongs in here. No, don't run away! We need this to happen. Oh. They're combining. Entwined. The Minecraft way of love. You show your heads into each other. Now let's do this. Carefully. Remember the trap. Don't be fooled again. Let me see, are there any invisibles in this area? No, there are not. Okay. Okay, we did it! Yay! It only took like 6 tries. But we did it! That took way more time than it ever should have had. This is fine. And then we can do the donuts right after. This is at the very least a very eventful stream. Congratulations, thank you. It only took me 300 million years. But we did it. Now the zebras can dance. To their clown music. Yay. It is done. The Zumbugs are completed. Which means the next step in the Zumbug saga is being used to get Wario. Alright, let's do the donut. Fucking, let's just keep it up. Let's do all the things. Thank you for the level up, Leafas. Now level 64. Honestly, that was a bit raunchy. They bounce, for some reason. Oh, Are there any hiddens? There's a lot of hiddens that way. Whee! Oh my god, this thing... The donut feels like it's on ice. Go! Okay, there we go. Some of these pinatas go way too fucking fast. The donut room instance is one of my favorites. Because they actually fucking dance. And it's silly. There we go. Excellent. Alright. Let's go. Donut time. Wonderful. There's a Roman stance and a half. That's like the best one. Like the music is catchy. They dance. It's good. Meister two of these bastard lads. 2 eaglers. Alright, let's have that egg delivered. Awesome. Alright. Well, let's do the thing that I was aiming to do today. Which wasn't all this. Now that I think about it, Doggo with shades looks more like hello. It's one of those memes that I've heard of, but I've never actually seen. Hot dog is geared with shades. Where are we going? We're going to the place that Tim is in, which is the orchard. We're gonna deliver- oh gosh, we're gonna have to get rid of the banakis. For this. Which is, unfortunate. I like the panakis, although I have a solution that isn't the most glamorous solution, but it will work. Also, there's an eagler wanting to come in, which, no. No eaglers in this house. They had their one chance. They're not getting it again. Destroy my save file once? Shame on you. Destroy my save file twice? Shame on me. Come on. Come on, horsies! I want to not have you actually be packed in the box, but sort of packed in the box. We do also need to get a secondary Galagoogoo so we can actually do, romance. Because you can't just do it with one. This is so expensive. Gretchen, why? Why do you charge me so much for this? It doesn't need to be. Let's sell some stuff that we don't need. I'm gonna keep these moth traps just on the off chance that that one upper Galagoogoo shows up again. Because you never know. Alright. No eaglers allowed. This is an anti-US imperialist statement. Well... And Place do be doing some very interesting things, don't it? But... No. This is... I have trust issues with the eaglers. Which is very stupid sounding out of context. But... it's very, very true. It is the truest of all statements. Because I'm pretty sure, I can't confirm 100%, but fairly certain that it was those guys that fucked up my save file. And I'm not the person that likes to take second chances with those kinds of things. Like we don't need that to happen again. Especially not when I've done all this progress. Like just losing it all would be very, very sad. In my humble, humble opinion. But also the eaglers is an annoying pinata, which is sad because eagles in concept, the animal, or the type of animal, are nice. They're just big old birds of prey that makes little squeaky noises because, you know, they don't actually screech like they do in the movies. They actually make little peep noises. Which, I mean, it's not as, like, impressive by any means. But that's the truth. Well, we all have a grudge against Sweet Tooth, for example. Yeah, I'm not the Sweet Tooth just destroy everything all the time. It's some falcon, I think. Yeah, it's Missy. I think it's the red-tailed falcon. Something of the sort. That makes like the screeching noise, and they use that for like every eagle ever. Alright, Tim, what do you need? You need to eat 4 orchids. Gosh dang orchids. There we go. Yeah, there's a few pinatas that are annoying. Like, the tafflies, for example, is another pinata that I wish it was nicer. As in, it didn't destroy whatever flower you had on you, because that would make it so much more, like, I would just be alright with it. But no. It is the destroyer of many things. And I don't approve. Also, what kind of eagles eat that many hawks? No fucking clue. I feel like eagles don't typically eat hawks. In real life. But I'm guessing that they just made it be a requirement, because otherwise the buzzage wouldn't be used for anything. Oh, there's a badgicle here for some reason. When we sell these, we have enough money to get the Galagoogoo from Gretchen. Because if I can't get a Galagoogoo the normal way, or the second one at least, then I can always rely on Gretchen to get me there for one. Hi there, Tim. Except for eating pigeons. Yeah. Ah yes, the very, very famous use of whatchamacallit, the buzzingers. Eating pigeons. Careful with the Galagoogoo. And the thing is, Tim's just asking for it. I don't need you anymore. You're fired. You need to be careful, my boy. He doesn't care. This boy living on the edge. At all times. Oh, the Galagoogoo, the second one, has been caught. Excellent, excellent. I didn't have to wait 2 hours. Which, if you do it the normal speed, that's about the amount of time you would have to wait. Congratulations. Alright, Tim too! Okay, just... Tim. Here we go. We have a friend for you. I'm gonna have you guys wait patiently outside for the orchids to grow. So we can get Tim dance. Don't go anywhere! You need to stay out. I know it's past your bedtime. So many disappointed Galagoogoo noises. Wait, they both called him. Yes. The game allows you to have the piñatas be named the exact same thing, which doesn't make any sense. You're still won't work for me, so... Alright. Yeah, I don't know. I have to figure that out. As in, apparently it actually works. It just doesn't actually get an alert going, which I have to see how I do about that. I'm surprised it doesn't. But thank you for the well-intentioned party horn. For the serve went up with me. That's weird. You're going to romance it. Yes, I am. I just waited for the orchids to grow. Look at him go. We're rubbing some of the Tims so that I can wrap up for today. Oh, I accidentally sold the whole flower! No! Fuck. God damn it. Darn you, cursor! Eh. They're different. One of them has a wizard hat. The other one does not have a wizard hat. Okay, so one of them will be able to get... you fucker. Stop showing up! I'm sick and tired of seeing you this stream. Get out of here. Shoo! Out of here. This annoying man keeps on showing up at my garden. It is unfortunate that the only way to get rid of him is, like, bribing him or having a cutlass. I kind of wish there was, like, a shovel upgrade so that you could just smack him and he would get afraid. Because I feel like that would be pretty funny. But sadly, there is not. Yeah, it is like the third time today. He just keeps showing up. Alright, so we're just gonna have to wait again. Because of course. Because I accidentally sold the flower that we needed. So, you know. That's just how that's going. Just gotta be patient. Then we can politely ask our little boys to come out and do a little dance, and then I'll be done for today. I think after I do that, because I don't know why, but my eyes are very tired today. You're sounding weird. Is it your AC? Yep. It's doing the thing again. It's being a bastard. Which is nothing new. It's because it's cold outside again, because there's snow. So it's defrosting itself. Okay, there's the orchid. I almost forgot where it was. Sorry, I'm keeping quiet because it's being so loud that it's like shaking the AC itself. In that case, I'll give back back your blanket. That is very kind. I mean, sure. You still got a little bit of weight. Let me do that while we wait for this orchid to bloom. Thank you. I appreciate the thought. There it is. There is blanket. Sweet, sweet blanket. Alright, there we go. Doing that, and that. Or small pop bubble. It be cold. Imagine. At least it can be relatively toasty in here when I have all my things on. Unsurprisingly, the one thing that gives me the most heat in this fucking place is my goddamn computer. I didn't want to talk with you, Cedos. Fine. Thank you for the corn. Also, Eagler, no. Get out of here. You're just here to destroy my hawks. And I don't need you to destroy my sweet, sweet hawks. Alright, let's ask these Tims to come outside. So that we can actually do this. And wrap up for today. Come on, little guys. Yeah, you're looking at me. One. I think you only need that one, and then you should be good. Let's see. Yep, there you go. Let's do it! Let's finish this. My god, I forgot that there's one that's like right there because the developers are trolls. What the heck? In the romance minigame is a binky. Because they're bush babies. Which is a real type of animal. Yep. I mean, that's their attack as well. Little pacifier. It's really bad timing. Alright. Let's watch this romance dance and I will wrap up for today. Monkey. I mean, yeah. Bush babies are little primates that have big eyes and they feed on moths and small insects. Also, yay, 65! Monkey. Good job, dear. We did it. I still think that wouldn't count. Alright, we did it. We got the baby Galagoogoo egg. Which, I could wait for it to hatch and then finish off the stream, but I honestly forget how long that takes. We could send the Chewnicorns back to where they belong now, if we wanted to. Which is, I think I'm gonna do that. There we go. We don't need these Chewnicorns in this garden anymore. They can get their own garden somewhere else. What are you looking at? Are you looking at your house? I think he's looking at his house. Galagoogoo's really are weird little guys, honestly. They're just waiting. Guarding their egg. Even though, honestly, never seen a piñata actually defend its egg. From anything. It's mostly because there's, like, no piñatas that, like, actively destroy eggs, aside from the mecha raccoon. That I know of. Well, the sour version, anyways. Come on. I'm gonna... When this little egg hatches, and I get to name this little guy Tim, then I will be heading off for today. I will say, pretty eventful stream, all in all. Got a lot of things done today, which is pretty bonkers. Like, let's see, what things did we get today? Why did I... What is this the only thing under was named after their species? Honestly, no idea. Probably because they couldn't think of a good name that starts with the letter G. It's what I'm guessing. George. George the Galagoogoo. Let's see, what names are there that starts with the letter G? There's George, there's Gary, there's Gerald. Greg? Gregor, yeah. Garfield? My gosh, I can't think of more. Do you try to fight them off? Or the butterfly? Stop it. Goofus. Not entirely sure if that's a real name. But, sure. Gosh, are there any Swedish names to start with the letter G? You have to do a hit. You have to hit do a Goofus and Gallant. Gerald. Gabriel, yeah, that's one. That's indeed a name that starts with the letter G. Gordon. How could I forget Gordon? The story of the Half-Life. There's a recent? Where? Where's this little bastard at? The egg hatched. Honestly, not sure where this recent is. I think it just disappeared. Gorgon. Free man. Alright, let's name this little guy. You are now Tim. Guts. I don't... Again, I don't think that's a proper, like, name, but sure. Alright, we did it! We now have a baby Tim. Which was the entire thing that this was leading up for. G-Tim. The G is silent. You know what? There. He is special. That's another name that starts with the letter G. GG, yeah. The King Tim. Wait, is there a crown? Wait, we need to check if there's a crown before I go. And then I will say my byes. I'm pretty sure there's a crown. Yes, there is. You are now the king, Tim, even though currently he is a little prince. There we go. If only I could keep him this small forever. That would honestly be the funniest thing. Alright. Well, that was today. That was certainly a stream and a half. But I think I'm gonna call it here. Because we got a lot of stuff done. And a lot of setup for next time. Which, oh gosh, might be trying for the Rorio. Which, that'll be fun. And maybe the Elephantilla. It could also be fun. But, yeah. I think I'm gonna get going here. Hope y'all have had a fun time. And I hope y'all have a good rest of your days. Or, well, sure. Rest of days in the plural sense, but also the singular. That you'll I'm falling on my words here, because I'm getting tired. Anyways, hope y'all have a nice time, and I will see you on first day this week with more streaming. Probably might be drawing actually, or playing Sasur Tycoon 2. We'll see, or Minecraft. If I can't come up with anything else. Take care, Pop Doggo. Clank clank. Good old clank. But yeah, and then next Tuesday with more Viva Piñata, obviously. We'll be trying to get a good old Wario, probably. So that's something to look forward to. But I'm gonna take my leave. So I will see you all later. Take care and have fun.